doing? How y'all feeling? What's the vibe? Let me know down in the chat. I do want to know. Okay, welcome in, welcome in. Let me know how you're doing, how you're feeling down in the chat. Uh, Let me share entire screen so that we can have our game up. Okay. All right, welcome in, welcome in. Let me know how you guys are doing. What's the vibes? How is the energy treating you? Okay. I want to know. Let me see if I can turn this game on because I've noticed is a tad loud on your guys' end, right? And I can still turn it up to this way. Yeah, it's just gonna be quieter because welcome in, welcome in. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Let me know down in the chat. I do want to know. Let me know how you're doing, how you feeling, what's the vibes. All right. So we are doing our intuition games today, okay? For intuition and discernment strengthening. Let's see, because I just want to see the chat. Okay. Welcome in, welcome in. We are doing our intuition games and spiritual discernment strengthening, okay? Let me know how y'all doing, how y'all feeling, what's the vibe, okay? How are the NGs treating you? Let me know down below. Okay, if you want to play to strengthen your intuition and your spiritual discernment, the link to join the Discord chat is in my bio. Okay, same for YouTube. I just figured out how to put the Discord chat into the YouTube um, bio so that you guys can use the YouTube bio to get to Discord as well, since the um, other link I put in the bio wasn't working. I'm thinking about just putting the Linktree link in the YouTube bio so that you have all of my social medias there and you're not like scramming or searching for them in case something happens to one of these apps. TikTok. So yeah, right. And but for now, I just put the Discord link in there so that you guys can play with us tonight if you are interested in strengthening your intuition and strengthening your spiritual discernment. Okay. Alrighty. All the rules to the game are in Discord. Not for the actual gameplay, that's pretty simple. Just for the intuition and the discernment part. Okay. So the Discord link is in the link in my bio, whether you're watching on YouTube or you're watching on TikTok. Okay. Um, YouTube is literally just screen recording this right now. Hi Celine, how you doing? How you feeling? Let me know down in the chat. And can you ask something? What do you mean? Like you just have a question in general or about what we're doing today? Or are you talking about like a tarot question? So I'm gonna give it a few minutes to see if anybody wants to join us to play tonight. You don't have to join the Discord. It is easier for you to like read the rules yourself. If you join the Discord, you can still use the chat feature inside the game to play. But I do and would rather be able to talk to you on microphone if you do have that capability. If you don't, that's fine too. Like I said, the game has a built-in chat system. Okay. Well, I will tell you to go ahead and take a deep breath, right? Calm your nervous system, okay? Before and ground yourself before making any decisions, okay? All right. We are not doing tarot readings tonight. Friday nights are to strengthen intuition and spiritual discernment. Okay. We do play Among Us to do that, which is why I'm waiting before we get started here to see if anybody wants to join us. Okay. Yes, you're welcome, Celine. Yep. Ground before making any decisions like that. Okay. Follow your intuition. Alrighty. So that you're able to make a discerning decision. Okay. Right. So the focus of tonight's game and every game night that we play um, is to help you integrate trust into your discernment and into your intuition. Okay. You can already have this self trust instilled in your mindset. However, it's still good to train it and keep training it so you don't lose it. Okay. It is a muscle within our brains that we do have to exercise. Okay. Um, for more, like I said, I have beginner groups and then I have advanced groups. So if you do use your intuition more frequently, right, you would then be considered an advanced group, right? If you have never used your intuition before, or your intuition isn't, as accurate as it could be, right? Then I would put you in the beginners, right? We have integration questions after each round. Okay. I say each game. Uh, each a round is basically the questions. Okay. Hey, Humble King, how you doing? How you feeling? Let me know down in the chat. Hey, K4 Keely. I don't know if I said that right, huh? But oh, Keely. Okay. How you doing? How you feeling? Let me know down in the chat. We are playing Among Us right now. I'm just waiting to see if anybody wants to join us to strengthen intuition and spiritual discernment. Okay. Like I said, we have integration questions after each game to help you integrate that self trust with your body, with your instincts. Okay. Um, like I said, all of this is in the Discord, right? Our Brain Bunch Hideout Discord, okay? Still going at it, period. Period. That's all you can do, one day at a time. Mm-hmm. Yep, you got this. Yep. So yeah, trying is there anything I did not touch on? The link is in the bio, okay? I just added it to the YouTube bio as well for Discord. Like I said, I just figured out how to do that today, guys. I was what was it after, was that Wednesday? No, it was Thursday. It was definitely Thursday. When someone said they couldn't find my socials on there, I was like, oh, I didn't know you could link them to the account. So exactly, exactly. I didn't know how to do that until today. So I just figured that out for you guys. And like I said, I'm thinking of putting just the entire link tree link on there, so it's not like several different links, or I don't have to like pick and choose which applications for you guys to have links to that are clickable, right? Instead, just have the entire mother base link, like words, I guess. Yeah, so that I will do shortly here after the live. So that will be on YouTube. And it's weird because like TikTok just started letting us do that. Like it was weird about it before. So I don't know. I'm gonna give it a few more minutes. Okay. So remember at the start, I'm just trying to see if anyone's going to play with us, because I am going to guide us through our meditation, and then we'll get started, okay, with the game. right? So if anyone's going to play with this, then you'd be joining in the meditation as well, and then we'd be playing, right? It is always best to meditate before, get grounded before playing, okay? Because we are using our intuitive instincts in this game, and you want outside distractions gone, okay? So yeah, you have the rules, everything on how we're incorporating intuition into the game, all on Discord. It is pinned in the Among Us lobby sign up, right? So you guys can see that at all times. Also, the link to download the Among Us game is in there as well. Okay, so if you're like, I don't even know where like to go to download this or what's it called, or I have the link in there for you guys, so it's easy to find it. Okay, alrighty. So let me know how you guys are doing, how you're feeling down in the chat. I'm just trying to make sure that I can see the YouTube chat too, because I do have YouTube screen recording, but it's on. All right, so we're gonna get started here. And like at 7:50. Okay, so I know I have an actual time. All right, and remember the link is in the bio to join. Okay. Like I said, if you don't want to use the voice chat, the game does have a built-in chat text chat channel so that you can talk to everybody in the game still. This is a game that requires you to discuss, so it's not a game where we're just gonna be lollygagging, right? No, I mean between rounds, if that's what you choose to do, but you know what I'm saying. In the actual discussion times, when we're trying to figure out who the imposters are and who the good guys are, right? I do need participation, people to lock in, because as you can see when we play, if you're too quiet in this game, in public lobbies, they will suss you immediately. They will literally be like, oh, why are you not talking? Oh, that's sus behavior, that is suspicious behavior, and we gotta take you out for that, right? So when we're playing games, right, I do require that you do talk, right, or text, right, in the text chat. At least say something. Don't, if you don't talk enough, we might be sitting there like, like, what are you doing? Like, what's going on over there, right? Because silence, it is an answer to most of the questions in this game, because if you don't respond, we're like immediately immediately questioning if you're a good guy, like, last week I got someone out purely on intuition, and the game just started. I literally just like zoned in, and I was like, it's them. They did literally nothing, guys. I promise you, they did nothing. They didn't even have a chance to do anything in that game. I just started sussing them. I was like, it's you, and I was correct. But it's that's why I have certain rules in place, so you can't just get voted out right away without giving your defense, right? You still get to give your plea on why you're not guilty, right, before we determine if you are guilty, which would go into the next round. And if you gonna make something shake, that's when you're gonna make it shake, so that if the person that used their intuition call to say that you were the imposter, and they felt your energy was off in a way, regarding that, right, then the next round, if that person is no longer there, right, then it's like the group would have to decide if that person's intuition was correct or not, right? If that person is no longer there, right? They got off from the game because the imposter was like, I'm being called out intuitively, and now I have to get the person who's calling me out intuitively out of the game so they can't do it anymore. I wouldn't be mad at you. I would not be mad at you because that's how you play the game. So if that's what you decided to do, it's like shoot. Now the group has to decide. However, there's a rule in place that if you have a second person backing the intuition, it's an automatic. Like that right there. So if you do take that person out, however, if you come in the next round and somebody uses their intuition call, right, to also call you out, it's an automatic out, right? We had 2 intuition calls used just for you. That's an automatic out. And like I said, the settings on the game, is it 50? It is. The settings on the game, you can make them so it's harder to trust your 5 senses, right? And you're gonna have to trust your instinct in this game, right? Like vision, we can turn vision basically almost off, so you walking in the dark the whole time. I mean, I won't do that to you guys, but but you can basically have the vision to where you cannot see like basically this much around your character. I could show y'all. Hold on, we're gonna do our meditation here. They have practice matches. It's not really like the characters do anything besides you, but it's still. Let's see. I'm gonna adjust the settings so you guys can see what I mean. If I'm on crewmate, let me see. Maybe, okay, hold on. Let me go here. Nah. So maybe they don't let you customize the settings unless you're in an actual game. And here you just get to try all the roles and different tasks. Okay, I thought that you could change it in here, but no. Okay, that's fine. You would have to change it. If I go create game, then I'll do 10. I'll put expert on. Okay, I'm probably gonna delete this again, but I want to show you guys. All right, edit game settings. All right, so we would have 2 for 10, 3 for 15. You can adjust the cooldown. Usually about right there. Now, imposter vision, you can make like at that point 5x is literally they can see everywhere. It would not be that high for an actual game. No, it'd be more like that. And then you can make crewmate vision all the way to 0.25, which you're barely just gonna see your feet when you play. That's all you're gonna see is your feet. So when people pass you, like when we're playing in a game that has like higher vision, which would be more of a beginner game, advanced, I would eventually take you down here. But for a beginner game, right, I'm gonna have it more like up here, and just or this is to be fair, it'd be like just a little bit above this. Um, but you guys can tell I'm used to playing more advanced games, so I have the settings where the vision is pretty low so that it you can't tell always by color. That's something else about this game. We can have the voting time, discussion time. I think. Um, I don't want to say 5 minutes, but not to wait 300 seconds. Okay. So voting time, discussion time can be pretty long. I just don't make it that long. Enough time to discuss is about 60 seconds discussion time, and then 120 seconds voting time. It's usually enough time to discuss what's going on. You guys will see these roles as you adapt to the game. I'm gonna give you the most basic game possible because these roles make the game harder, especially the imposter roles like shapeshifter, which is honestly the most broken ability in this game right now, is to be able to shapeshift and get away with bodies just on top of bodies and no one knowing except for detective. Detective is the only person that can catch a shapeshifter, and still it's that hard to catch a shapeshifter, based off evidence on like what you see. You're probably never catching a shapeshifter unless they mess up, genuinely mess up in front of you and unshift or shift in front of you, right? Like that is the only time with like evidence where you'll actually catch a shapeshifter. Everything else, you need a detective who can actually scan people where they were at last, right? So you know where their last location was at. Or intuition. That's literally how you're gonna catch a shapeshifter. That's the only way. I've played this game enough times to let you know, like, that's the only way you're gonna catch a shapeshifter in this game is with intuition, because trying to use the factual evidence in front of you, like, okay, bro said they were all the way over on that side of the map. Whole time they were dropping a body in front of everybody just as a different color, but everybody only saw the other color drop the body, and nobody can confirm that the other person was never there. It gets intense. It gets intense. Okay. All right, let's do our meditation so that we can begin. And I'm gonna play like a couple games, just to demonstrate. We'll see if I can like create a game today. I usually just go into a public lobby, but sometimes I don't know what's going on in those lobbies, guys. I don't genuinely. I just don't know. It's fine. But when you're ready, go ahead and join me in a comfortable seat, gently closing your eyes. We're gonna put our palms face upwards, feet planted on the ground. You could be laying down, crisscross applesauce. This is your practice. Let's just take a moment to intently focus on our breath. Allowing the rest of today to fall away. And when you're ready, we're going to take some deep inhales and exhales. Breathing in through the stomach, up the rib cage, holding at the top for 5 seconds. And then we're going to let it out for a sigh. Let's begin. Inhale. Hold. Let it out with a sigh. Inhale. Let it out with a sigh. Doing these next 3 at your own pace. Remembering to hold at the top for 5. And let it out with a sigh. 2 more, just like that. We're going to do some quick neck rolls. You can start in whatever direction, clockwise, counterclockwise. We're going to go chin to chest. Inhale, chin to sky. Exhale, chin falls back down to chest. Inhale, chin to sky. Exhale, chin to chest. Moving through every nook and cranny. Inhale. Following the rhythm of your breath now. Go ahead and do a few more of these at your own pace. Wherever you are, we're going to do one more. Make this one very intentional. And when you're at chin to chest again, we're going to rotate in the opposite direction. Trusting yourself, finding that rhythm, and tuning it with your breath. Filling out every nook and cranny. Few more, just like that. One more, really big, really intentional here. Meaning chin to chest. And roll up our spine. Rolling shoulders back. We're going to do a quick visualization. And remember, if your mind wanders, gently guide yourself back to the rhythm of your breath. When you're ready, we'll go ahead and imagine our aura fields all around us. When you have a clear image or of your aura field brimming all around you as a bright light, no matter what color it shows up as. We're going to imagine all that beautiful energy flowing through the soles of our feet, creating a bridge or roots to Mother Gaia, becoming one. And when you're ready, you can take as much time as you need here. We're going to move all that lovely energy back up through the soles of your feet, through the 7 chakras, paying attention to each of the energy centers in your body. If you need more time on one chakra, you're welcome to do so. This is your practice. And once the energy reaches the crown, we're going to imagine a beautiful pillar of light reaching us all the way to the sun's core, the divine as above, so below. And when you're ready, we're going to bring all that lovely energy back through the crown of our head to our heart chakra, and we're going to balance. The yin and the yang, the spiritual and the physical. Grounding our energy in the here and now. And when you're ready, we're gonna wiggle our toes, wiggle our fingers, and I don't have much room to shake, but I'm just gonna wiggle here. If you have room to shake it out or stretch your limbs, do that. And we're going to gently open our eyes. Welcome back. Welcome back. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? What is the vibe? Let me know how you're feeling after that meditation, after that moment of mindfulness. Hi, Tyson. How you doing? Swear to you, he loves attention. Come here. Come here. It has a mind of his own. Yeah. Okay. I'm good. Okay. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. How you doing? How you feeling? Let me know down in the chat. All right, we are about to get started here. Oh, I said I was gonna try and create a game. I'm gonna put it at 15 because people like respond to 15 better. All right, boom. You guys can see the code here. I am going to edit these settings. We have 3. Let's see. We'll give it 22. Now this is kind of slow. And that's kind of fast. Okay. Do like 1. All right, emergency meetings, you're gonna get like 2 because that's 15-second cooldown for emergency meetings. So use your emergency meetings wisely. If you don't use them wisely, right? It's ended badly for me a few times, but you know, not in the sense that I like poorly use it. It is just like you have to know how many seconds the imposter has before their cooldown to drop a body, right? And then you have to know how many seconds you have for this. So if they call a sabotage, right, that gives them more time and gives you less time because now you're waiting for the sabotage to go down while their cooldown is at 0, and now they can do what they need to do. I put anonymous votes on because a lot of the time, yeah, for advanced groups, anonymous votes is definitely going to be on, but like for even like in like random groups, anonymous votes is still too easy. I mean, like without anonymous votes on, it's still too easy to play the game, right? So with the anonymous votes on, we at least don't know who's like teaming. It helps information wise because you can see the color and who they voted for, yes, but it does not help the game progress or have an actual match that isn't just that person, those people voted with the imposter, it's them. Like that's how it's gone several times with this game, is if the colors are on and you can see what color voted for who, you're gonna end up having someone figure out, oh, the imposter was this person and that person voted with them, they're the imposter, and 9 times out of 10 they're the imposter. So confirm ejects I will leave on, because advanced games I will take it off, right? Because then it lets you know, it confirms right your intuition right away. If it's on, right? If it's on, it'll let you know this person was the imposter or this person was not the imposter. You just literally sent a crewmate out to perish. Like, good job, basically, is what confirm ejects does. But without confirm ejects, it says nothing. It just says that person was ejected, go back to the game. So I will leave it on for beginner games, but for more advanced intuition groups, right, I will be taking it off because patience, right? And we have to have patience, okay, to know if we were correct in these sort of things, because that instant gratification isn't gonna help you grow, okay? So you gotta be a little bit uncomfortable. Gotta be able to sit with that discomfort of not having that confirmation right away. Now I'm thinking about leaving it because I don't like a lot of tasks. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. When they got a library of tasks, I don't do tasks. I do not do them. And that's another way to win the game. Yes. but I don't do the task if you got way too many things going on. All right, so at least oh, whoa. I'm gonna let you go downstairs, Tai. Boom. So I'm gonna do one of each of everything and just see how that goes. Come on. Go here. If I hear them, I'll open the door. Okay. Alrighty. So I'm gonna make it one for now. Since it's like a public lobby, people in public lobbies don't really like playing regular Among Us anymore. After they, put all these roles in. But classic Among Us is still top tier. Okay, you don't need all these rules. See it in it. Cooldown. I don't like that the cooldowns get this long. 35 seconds. At least. Oh, that's fine. Event cooldown. You know how since people like put this max time in the vents is infinity, right? Meaning the engineer, which is a crewmate, can stay in the vents for however long they want to. Like, no. No. You cannot stay in the vents for the entire game. I'm sorry. That is a no-go. I usually put it 11 seconds. Like that. Tracking, 1 second delay, duration, cooldown. Yeah, that's about right. 3 cases, good. Leave shapeshifting evidence. I'm gonna turn this on because without shapeshifting evidence, shapeshifter is a beast. I promise you guys, you don't want to go against somebody who really mastered that. Swear to you, especially if they got like manipulation down too. It's raps, y'all. It's raps if you don't have any discernment. Okay, you're not gonna be able to tell. They could be the person leading the entire chat, and you're sitting there like, who was it? And they're sitting here like, I don't know, guys. We got to figure out who it was ASAP. And it's like, but the whole time they're the imposter, like, but nobody knows they were there because they're the shapeshifter as well, meaning they can look like somebody else at any given time. And it's like, okay, all right. Cooldown 10 seconds. I give it 8 seconds. Yeah, that's about right. Some people let the shapeshifters have infinity time, right? Where they can look like somebody else for an infinite amount of time. And it's like, what do you mean? You changed into green all the way on that side of the map, and then you ran to the whole other side of the map still as green. And no one saw you unshapeshift because you just hopped in a vent. But like, guys, there's so many scenarios where you need intuition in this game. Phantom is only good if you like use it to like sneak up on people. Trying to like drop a body and then run is risky because people have tried that plenty of times and have gotten caught right there because they push the phantom button, but the phantom thing does like a little animation and it goes whoop, whoop, and then you disappear. So if somebody walks in while you're doing that animation, they saw you just disappear and you're already caught. You're already caught. No one's chasing you to the vent. We go into the button to get you out of the game immediately. Because why would you do that right there? Yeah, so definitely it's more use to like sneak up on your victims versus just trying to run away from the crime scene, and it never works out that way. I mean, very few people pull it off, but usually they get caught because and then they get caught when they unpoof because they didn't realize everybody was going to see the animation and then just pop up back on the screen. So I don't know, guys. Public lobbies are weird, but I'm putting 15 seconds is fine, because if you let the Viper go crazy, the Viper can go crazy too. Well, we're gonna have to make it. Let's see if it saved my stuff. We're gonna have to make it public here because it does give you a time limit. I forgot. All right. Should still have all of my settings. Yeah, Viper, what they can do. Okay, gotta trick the system a little bit. What they do, right, is they put like some type of acid, some type of acid onto their victims, and that person dissolves, right? And you can't find the body after that. And so if you let Viper run on too long, bodies are dropping and no one's finding bodies. So the crewmates' numbers are dwindling, but can I put it there? You gotta like that way it keeps reloading in the system if it sees it go from public to private, yeah. But anywho, yeah, so yeah, Viper, it can go crazy. It's just that you basically get caught if you're still there, right? If you don't vent or anything, like don't get out of the crime scene immediately, right? Then they're gonna know it's you, because Vipers, they can't shapeshift, right? It's obvious because it's like you threw the acid, right? And you went in the vent, we saw you. So it's you. There's no way out of it, right? Same with Phantom. Like Phantom and Viper, when they catch a victim, right? It is. Okay, Tyson's barking at something. Hold on. It is easier to catch them like in the act versus a shapeshifter or a regular imposter. Right? Regular imposter could try to be like, nah, it's not me, guys. Alrighty. Oh, that's how it'd be. Okay, I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes here. Welcome in, guys. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Let me know down in the chat. I might just join a public game. See, but if they leave, let's see. Welcome in, guys. So yeah, where was I at? Yeah, so shapeshifters and imposters, like before the game had roles, right? Imposters would just literally be sitting there trying to gaslight and manipulate each other, right? Um, that it like that it wasn't them, not the. Let's see. I'm just trying to see if they stay if we talk. It's 5 people right now. Yeah. What else? Um. Oh, I do have it on medium distance, which isn't. I don't know. I want it on short. Yeah, I don't like medium distance. I don't even like long distance. I never use long distance, guys. It's so cheap. It's no, like people play the long and they're getting the bodies that they should not be getting. Like it's not plausible for the game to be sitting here letting you get these shots right now. I'm confused. Who? What's going on? Oh, I was on out of the chat for 2 seconds. Oh, I'm grown. Oh. It'd be like that though. So I created my own game today. Oh, iPhone. I don't even remember what iPhone this is, guys, to be honest with you. Okay, hold on. Well, I'm about to start. Oh, I don't want to say it after he says that. I don't make them feel. Where's a good age? No, all my friends are older than me anyway. So I like have only a few friends that are actually younger than me. They don't act like they don't. They definitely act older than their ages too. Okay, wait. All right, y'all. We're in the game now. Let's focus. Let's concentrate. Okay, so the tasks are simple. You don't really even have to worry about the tasks. You'll learn it as you go. It's not even that important for the gameplay, to be honest. Only when it's like really close does do the tasks matter. Otherwise, they don't. no one's really paying attention to the task anyways. And you're like, what's the point of having them? So there's a way to win the game other than putting out the imposters. That's legit it. What happened though? Blue Phantom? Dang, that's what I'm talking about already. Blue is like, what y'all talking about? Okay, orange. Okay, orange. Bye. What did orange say though? Poofed. Cap. They both imp. Oh, okay. But 2 people are saying they saw you poof. Not orange. Are you sure we saw blue? I saw it too. Wait, Coral's saying they saw it too. Nice try. Yeah. dude, this discussion. Yeah, we gotta talk about it, okay? This is why public lobbies. I can't. Blue, okay. We're gonna go for blue because that's like 3 people saying they saw him. And I believe the discussion time is only 60 seconds, meaning the rest of the time is the voting time. So technically, you only get 60 seconds to discuss, but technically, we still have the 120 seconds to go over everything before taking the actual vote. But Lime apparently doesn't want to vote. Lime, can you please vote? Yeah. And it will make you sit there until you vote. So they left. They got caught. They definitely got caught. That's all that told me. When rage quitting, they got caught. They got caught. They saw that was pretty fast, guys. But that's the downfalls of Phantom. That's what I was just explaining. Is that if somebody sees you trying to make a break for it and you poof in front of them, they're going to get you out immediately. There's no let's wait for a couple rounds and see. I hope that wasn't your buddy, bro. Dude, you're chasing me down over here. Okay. Now they did it pretty quick. Okay. You can still fake tasks, guys. Like imposters can fake tasks. That's a thing too. Don't think somebody's safe just because they over here on a task. No, that's not how that works. Okay. I've been playing this game long enough to know time limit for each task. So yeah, you just gotta stand there and look like you're doing tasks. Who left? Wait, hold on. He SS. It got is tan. Wait, what? Is it 90 seconds? I thought I had it on 60. I have to check it again. So it was 10? Wait. This is another thing that happens in this game, guys. If it seriously was 10, that means 10 pressed and pressed and pressed to make sure that their imposter buddy Blue, their teammate, got out. That is wild. Let me see. We said 10. Can you even vote 10 still? Oh, it won't let me vote 10. It's already done. It won't let me vote 10. Like I said, honestly, I don't care if they complain about certain settings and stuff like that. People don't have attention spans anymore and don't want to play the game the way it was intended to play. I mean, we're not technically playing it the way that it was intended to play either, but this is this round the imposters were just kind of just so we can't really do nothing with this. I mean, at this point I'm just waiting for the last imposter to mess up. Like at this point. At this point, what can you do? There's only one imposter. They're gonna slip up eventually. You don't want to play detective. Oh my god. Oh my. But Rose faked card swipe and see. Okay, all right, y'all. I should have listened to my intuition about Rose. Because when Rose came down to electrical, my body was like, something not right about her and or them, and I was like just jabbering on, so I ignored it. But yeah, no one has card swipe. think wires is our new wires. Oh. If I wasn't doing all that talking, I'd have been listening to my body better. But GG. Let me fix these settings. All right. Yeah, Rose left, and that was it. Okay, let me see. Oh, it is on 60 seconds. Okay, I can make it. We can go down to 45, and we'll do 105. Yeah, okay. Yup. It's not, bruh. Go make your own servers, guys. I don't know why people sit there and complain. Go make your own server. You can literally make your own game. Are you afraid people won't join you? Is that the problem? Like, go make your own game or go join another public lobby. There's things you get to complain about these things when you decide to do it your own way. Like. Right, and I promise you, it's mainly the people that are under 17 that complain the most about it. When I play with adults, usually this is how we play. These are the settings, and there's no complaint unless we're trying to like intensify the game. Already? You thought that was gonna be a good place to do it? Oh God, guys, I don't know. I'm trying, but I don't know. I don't know. Yo. Was it Duncan who just left? Calf? Was Green Duncan? No, Coral left. Okay. Green was next to it. I'm Green and Calf. Everyone vote. I was in Swords. SS is on. See, no discernment, guys. Wait. Especially if Green is saying they were not in Calf. They were in storage. I was still in admin. I saw two others with me, so because Green entered in admin. No. Right? What if Coral was the detective? What if our detective already got guys? What if detective was one of the people who dropped? And Kick was and the person was in Calf. We're gonna skip for now. Just skip for now. Yeah. We could come back. Remember, Green said they're Green didn't almost make it, guys. All right, I got med-based samples. Oh, they turned the lights off, right? Okay, so you see when the lights go off, right? How you guys can see that huge circle around us. When lights go off and you have lower vision, you're not about to see anything but toes, okay? Nothing but toes. White. Actually, I do have to go to Shields. I'm like, am I going the right way? Okay. I just have to. Oh, what? I just went the other way. I said, oh, I'm so glad I didn't go to E. Bro, I was with you. Wait, hold on. Banana walked from the body. It's yellow, I think. Black safe did trash. These imposters suck. Oh my god. I can't. I was with pink. I gotta do that first. Okay, yellow was the last I saw in Elag. Banana? Banana, why did you come from body? No, I think it is yellow. Banana, where you at? I was literally with you. I didn't solve the body before you. Never mind. What? Banana was with me. So we got nothing. That's what y'all are saying. Oh, that's Tyson. Okay. So like, but I saw yellow and purple in there. Do you, okay. Let me see. Because we haven't heard from Purple all game though. Why is it not maroon? There it goes. Checking. Wait. I said check them, not vote them. Oh my goodness. I can't. It's maroon and orange. It's maroon and orange, gang. It's maroon and orange. Yo, I gotta call a meeting. I gotta call a meeting. Freak! I said it was maroon and orange! I should have called the meeting! Oh my god. I should have called the meeting, y'all. I said it and I didn't go for it, but I said it. I said it's orange and maroon. I said it's orange and maroon, gang. Oh my goodness, I called it. GG. I knew I should have pressed the button. I was like, we got 3 imposters and there was only like 8 of us left. I should have pressed maroon and orange too right when I did it. It is what it is. But I called it right row. I was like, okay, hold on, let me use my intuition real quick. Let me lock in. Let me lock in. And I was like, it's maroon and orange. They're playing way too high level of class. Like, use the discernment, right? How they're playing, how lights are going off, how bodies are dropping, but there's nobody there, or it's getting pinpointed. Other, they were barely talking. Boom, that's all that spiritual discernment, right? Me paying attention to how they're playing the game. We'll lower it just a tad because people aren't voting fast enough. They'll sit there for like 2 seconds. And be like, but no. Yeah, and so yeah, that was my thought process through figuring out was them. If I would have gotten orange and maroon and pressed the button when I knew I should have pressed the button, right? Yeah, I eventually red was going to be another sus on my list. But what you call it? Yeah, that was just me second guessing myself there. If I should have called the button, and I should have called the button. Dang. 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 They had to vent out. There's no way. Welcome in, guys. How you doing? How you feeling? Let me know down in the chat. We aren't doing readings today. However, you can vibe with us as we do our intuitive game night. Banana, you aren't in Shield. You were near admin. Where? It's maroon. Why blue? You saw them running away. Where at? Where did you see them? Wait. That's what I'm trying to figure out. See, if people want to vote. Like, can we get some information? I need some information. I guess we skip it, bro. Why y'all vote for? Okay, hold on. Let me hold on. I'm gonna have to lock in. I don't have enough information for discernment yet, but darker colors, but Coral definitely has my sus right now. That was one of the darker colors, yeah. It might also be purple too then. So I'm gonna stay away from them. I have no task on this side of the map whatsoever, but for some reason I felt like coming this way, like I didn't see purple. Could have conveniently come this way too, but I think the other person was Coral. See, look, Coral. Just went that way with all of them. Banana and orange are together. Oh, banana's with me now. Okay. I have wires. Orange, banana split up. Okay. All right. Who's over there? Oh, somebody just glitched. That was funny. Okay, black is definitely safe. Okay, white's over here. Oh, no, I still think it's Coral. I still think it's Coral. Because Cora just came and watched us do tasks and then did nothing. Look, Pink actually went to do the task over there, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no. It's gotta be. Wait, I have another task in navigation. Why did I leave? Wait. Banana left me. Me and Tim clear. Black is safe. Who's over there? White. Wait, where? Lower engine? He came there after me. Okay. So from Cav. Purple never got cleared. But only you two can clear each other? I was right. Now, Purple, get him out of here, because the only you two could clear each other for them asteroids. Them asteroids came up real convenient. That was real convenient timing. Y'all did asteroids together. So why didn't y'all Ben bring that up? Like, yeah. So that was AI. I'm done there, guys. I'm done there. I just got both of them out with intuition only. Yo, I had nothing on them the entire game. Just intuition. That's it, y'all. I got my clip. I got my highlight. I love y'all. Y'all, this is basically what I want you guys to see the process. Was I wrong? Nope. Y'all trust ChatGPT too much. Crazy. Oh God. Just vote. Listen, I'm trying to run down the top with y'all. How y'all doing? Like, Nachi voted white still. I was gonna tell him to vote himself. Wait. Hold on. Oh my god. I'm still gonna say it. Alright, y'all. That's it. That's our game night. I'm gonna clip that later. That was crazy. Yo, hold on. Let me see, because I literally was like, I'm gonna lock in, guys. Look through all the names, and I was like, it's coral and purple. And then Spirit was like, it's one of those dark colors, right? It was both of the dark colors. I was like, oh. Well, hold on. Let me see. Because that was a good game. Purely off of intuition, guys. Okay, bro said they didn't. This is not the game. Okay, it was the last game. Bodies were dropping left and right. We had no clue of who it was. And I should have called. Okay, there's actually two good games right there, because actually the best game was the last game we just played, because I actually used the intuition call and was able to get them out with the intuition call. I had no information on them. All I said was my biggest sus are coral and purple. They said, let's get them out of here. They were the imposters. And then the round before that, I locked into the round way too late. I could have had them out early round. They were playing really good, so I should have locked in earlier. But by time it was literally the last round, I was like, let me lock in. All right, it's maroon and orange. Sure enough, I'm like, I should call the meeting. I was stressed. Obviously overwhelmed. If I would have took a second to be like, I would have just called that meeting and been like, it's them. Get them out of here. So I called it. It was them. I didn't get to save the game with it, with the knowledge that the divine granted me, right? Instead, we lost that game. But it's okay, because the next one I made up for it, and I got both two imposters out. I wasn't locked in for that third one. They got them out pretty fast, so it wasn't like I needed to really help them with that. I forgot what they did, but yeah, no, it was gone. And I usually, like I said, I do the integration questions with you guys as we go, but the integration questions would be at the end of each match, right? But I already know where it was, you know what I'm saying? Where it was I could have trusted my intuition more, where it was that, I ignored the signals, right? I already know what influences my intuition, what makes it stable, what makes it shaky. Like I told you, if I would have just took a deep breath there and I would have calmed down, my instinct would have been to press that button, right? So I tell you guys my progress. I do the integration questions as I go throughout the game, but when we are playing together, right, we will do them after each game, to let everyone process the game and process how their intuition flowed during the game. Okay. And where they ignore signals, where their body reacted, you know what I'm saying, reasons why they didn't listen, all those type of integration questions, right, to make sure that you are really understanding yourself, right, and that you're able to do this without me, you know what I'm saying? Or even if you just want to like strengthen your intuition, you like to just test your intuition, you like to just have fun and use your intuition, this game is still for you, right? And you'll still have a good time with it. And it's like, if a bunch of intuitives are sitting here playing on the game, doesn't it get messy? Like, is it really a point in the game? And yes, that's why I have rules curated for alchemy users, for higher level intuition players, okay, so that we can still play the game. However, it is going to require you to use your sixth sense. Like I said, the game is created in a way that you can have really intense settings, and the settings will literally make it so you have to use your intuition and your spiritual discernment. Okay. We have not yeah, I have not shown you guys what that would look like. I would love to one day show you guys what that looks like when we play a really advanced game. However, I'm still looking for advanced intuitives who want to play and, you know, strengthen their skills or just like to test their intuition. So once I do have a group that wants to do this and show you guys how to use your intuition, right, and use your spiritual discernment in the game, right, then you guys will be seeing more highly advanced games. Okay. Games that have more advanced settings, more advanced rules. Okay. Deeper integration questions at the end of each game. Okay. So when that happens, it happens. But for now, I'm showing you guys basically at setting wise is beginner level. However, I answer advanced integration questions because I'm on an advanced intuitive level. So there's no reason I'm answering beginner questions. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm going to answer the advanced ones so that it helps me grow, but you guys can also see what that looks like, what growth in your intuition looks like. Okay. Because if it were up to psychology, I mean, they tell you you can't rely on it. However, if you never trained it, if you never practiced with it, how do you expect your intuition to be good? Okay. Okay, I practice, alrighty. And not just with games, just in regular life. Y'all know I do tarot, so I practice fine-tuning my intuition so that I could always give you guys the 100% accurate readings, messages that you guys need to hear. Not what you want to hear, but what you need to hear. Okay. Which is why I'm always working on my intuition, why I'm always working on myself, so that my energy readings are better and better and better as we progress. Okay. Right. It's my goal to grow, learn, and evolve. But if you join me here, I hope you're in alignment with growing, learning, and evolving as well, especially with some of the things that I have to introduce to you guys. I'm not sure if I'm going to make a video or a post yet. I will let you know. However, for the month of March, you can get a $12.22 reading if you download the Mira app. Okay. Remember, for the month of March, you do not have to pay up front, but you do have to pay 24 hours before your booking date. Okay. Or you might have to cancel or reschedule. Okay. That way it's fair for everyone. Right. Um, yeah. Yeah, that's it, y'all. That's all I got for tonight. I don't have no more announcements. I'm gonna head off now, but I love you guys. And remember, we speak love, justice, and peace. Y'all have a blessed day. I will see y'all next time. See you next time, YouTube. Peace.